What are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely wild. This man got upset his wife received a Valentine's Day gift from her boss.
This man got me messed up. I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at my job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. There's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss. Gave you flowers. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house. If you don't like it, but where you gonna sleep tonight? I wonder where you gonna sleep tonight. Where are you gonna sleep tonight? Because you're not gonna sleep here because you're not gonna be throwing my gift that I received from my boss.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah, this is a reasonable crash out in my opinion. My wife isn't receiving any Valentine's Day gifts from her coworkers. And before you guys call me insecure for that and saying I don't trust my wife, understand that 80% of infidelity happens at work. Meaning, if your wife was ever gonna cheat, she would end up doing it with someone she meets at work. I don't think this is insecure at all. I think it's more disrespectful.
I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married. He goes to work. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck. He works. That is all he does. Yeah, I don't work, but the amount of weight I carry, I can tell you why I've stayed. Money. It's that simple. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
My husband left the night that I posted that original video.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Yeah, how the hell are you complaining that your husband is working a lot of hours trying to put a roof over your head and provide for you? If you really cared about him and didn't want him to work so often, you would get a job. But instead, you decide to complain? Yeah, thank God he left.
Cheat on me, don't cheat on me, please. Because you're going out without me.
What's girls' night doing?
Why are you putting on makeup?
I just like to feel pretty.
Well, what's the point of putting on makeup if you don't want guys to look at you? I don't want guys to look at you. I don't want guys to look at you.
Yeah, okay, now this is just weird. No man should ever be sobbing, crying, belittling himself like this because he doesn't want his wife going out. Come on, bro, be a man.
Over the years, every husband that I have ever met that's loyal, stable, consistent, loving, super nice, will do anything for the family, anything for her, anything for the kids, constantly self-sacrifice himself and his own well-being for her, okay, has been left, has been cheated on, has been heartbroken, or has been divorced. Okay? Now, over the years, every single husband that I've watched who moves the exact opposite, meaning he does whatever he wants, he doesn't really care. Maybe he's at the bar 3 or 4 nights a week, he's drinking, he's smoking, she can never get a hold of him, he forgets to reply to the text message, and the wife and kids are never really a priority. I have watched these wives consistently chase and pursue these men's validation and stay with these husbands year after year after year after year, staying with them despite constantly complaining about them.
Now, what this man just said reminds me of the clip I previously showed you guys about how the woman was hating on her husband for working a lot of hours. But the men who treat their women terribly, who aren't the ones really working hard providing, always seem to have women chasing after them.
What do you do, boss?
Why are you asking all the men?
Oh. Wait. Because women should be in the kitchen where they belong. No, I'm playing. Go back to cooking. No, I'm playing. Don't play. What do you do? What's your job?
Yeah, we don't care. Next clip.
So do y'all agree with this dude for leaving his wife of 10 years because she committed one act of indiscretion? Okay, that's the question that I have here, but hear me out here. Listen to what she did. She's a social media influencer named Cruz or something like that. She ran up on a stage during a concert and kissed an American band player and everything like that, made out with the dude. Okay, if I was her husband, 100%, I would drop her in a heartbeat. Okay, I don't want a woman like that. I don't want a wife like that. If she wants to live that lifestyle, she can go live that lifestyle over there. In this case, he's probably got hard feelings because he wasted 10 years of his freaking life with a cheater. That's my opinion.
So I don't like the way this man decided to phrase it, saying it's one act of indiscretion, when it's not. It's like saying, oh, cheating is one mistake. It isn't. Cheating is multiple mistakes and multiple actions leading up to one big mistake. And yes, I'm 100% leaving my wife if she does this.
I actually feel like you're never paying attention to me. Like, I'm not happy in this relationship. Like, you don't understand.
I got bisexual hands. They'll go from turning them punches to...
Oh my God. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but has anybody told you how bad you smell? I just walked by and got a fat wolf of shit.
I'm sorry, I just ate a sausage.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't think it's just...
Wow, okay. I'm surprised she didn't break down crying. I think smelling bad is one of the worst insults ever.
Yo, didn't you, like, save me from, that water before? That's you?
Yeah, man.
What was your name?
Tyson.
Tyson? Nice to meet you, bro. Deadass. Yo, thank you for saving me, bro. Like, he actually helped me. Like, I was drowning in the pool, and then he actually dove in. He was, like, the first person that saw me. And he looks so recognizable.
Yeah, you're
but thank
You see, these kind of public pranks I'm all in support for. I really do hope this becomes more of a trend.
I take girls to the clinic. Do I not take them to the health department?
You did it with me.
Yeah, and look what you did.
I gave you that's different.
No, it ain't.
AIDS is nasty as and so is
You're the only girl I didn't take to the...
I don't care.
But didn't I go get everybody checked after that?
But it don't matter. I'm just saying.
I ain't never
gave
doing
you that you can get rid of. You don't want that you can die.
And this is exactly why, gentlemen, you just don't hook up with anyone you see, you meet, without actually getting to know them, their past, and where they've been. I'm not even gonna bring up about how she thinks it's completely normal and fine for her to have this, but I just gotta rip the men sometimes and say, be more cautious about where you put it.
Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all, the one called woman.
Since you're so in love, switch phones for Valentine's Day. Do it. Switch those phones.
A lot of people are giving this woman hate, but if this was true, a lot of relationships would end.
Excuse me. Sorry, I know I tell you say you're in a rush, right? But I think I had to come speak to you because I think you look amazing.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Maisie.
Maisie, good to meet you. Really quick. I'll be quick. Oh, come on. Alright.
I will never understand this. You will never see a male friend group do this because we want our boys to get women. To get women. Why don't women want the same?
How old are you?
24.
27. And how long you been together?
A year.
At a year in, what sacrifices did you have to make to be in this relationship?
I can answer that question. So I was obviously, I was doing photography and doing my thing at first. Being in a relationship now, you can't do the same things that you were doing before as a single man. So that's one of the biggest sacrifices for me.
So you used to take pictures of women,
club photography, even weddings. There might be a drunk groomswoman or whatever it's called that might want to hit on you, and she might feel uncomfortable with it, and I have to respect her. So,
but if you're the man and that's what you were doing when you met her, why would you give that up to be with her?
Because she showed me how much she loves me.
Let's say you met her and she was quote unquote a bottle girl. You would want her to give that up to be more committed in the relationship.
To a certain extent, if she's making good money from it, or if she's happy doing it, and I can solely trust her and put my faith in her, I would love for her to continue to do it. But if she's very sneaky and conniving and other things like that, then no, she has to stop.
Yeah, I was really trying my best to understand where this man was coming from, but in the end, I kind of don't. It seems like he gave up his passion, his career, or what he likes doing for a woman. And if you ever do this for a woman, she's never gonna respect you for it along the way. That is just my opinion though. Like if a girl randomly came along in my life saying, Shak, I don't like the way you do YouTube, or the content that you talk about on YouTube, I'm gonna tell her to kick rocks.
I'm 24 years old, and I am struggling to find a man that wants to be in a serious relationship with me. When I started college, I always promised myself that I would have a full experience. This meant that I take all opportunities and explore different areas. This led to meeting a lot of guys and seeing what they are capable of. The easiest way for me to achieve this is by hanging around frat boys. I would go to parties every weekend and find guys to take back to my apartment. There were times when friends will take turns. Pretty much by the end of each weekend, I would add about 5 or 6 people to the count. In total, I have 463 to the count.
Congratulations, you played just.
And it's clips like these that make me so fearful to be a father in the future, especially when I have a daughter. Like, you're telling me I'm gonna have to be okay with my daughter being around this? Absolutely not. I'd rather her just be at home and commute to college.
That's not the point. You pay somebody to write your paper for you, and you use my credit card.
But it was convenient, and I had homecoming, and I had plans.
That's cheating. You're supposed to write it. You write it. I'm not paying $50,000 in tuition for you to pay someone to write a paper for you.
100% reasonable, crash out. I do think paying this much in college is a huge scam, but the fact they're not even using the money wisely is pretty wild.
No, please. Please, please.
Motherfucker.
Man, it is not worth it. Some people really rather risk their lives over an argument. So stupid.
One thing I've learned as a man, when you mad, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit, bruh. Don't let your anger contradict and ruin something great, bruh. Just hush. Walk away if you have to. Don't engage in the bullshit.
100%. You'd rather keep your dignity and not say anything that you'll regret later on in the future, even though you're heated in the moment.
Stay single, and I'm talking about the people that think they have to be in a relationship because they're lonely. Loneliness is good. It builds you. You build yourself. You start focusing on self-love. The right person will come, and you won't even expect it. You can't force connections with somebody. You can't force relationships. Dating apps are not going to work. Cut it all out. Live your life. Focus on yourself.
Now, usually I don't like this guy's takes. He's a huge simp, saying you have to buy women certain things, but this one is pretty valuable. Don't force yourself to be in a relationship if it's not the right thing to do.
Hello? Please don't walk into me. I've got phantom sense and phantom touch. Basically, just please stop. I can physically...
Now, usually I don't make fun of people for playing a video game and minding their own business, but this is just weird.
This is exactly how a man's mind works. Cleaning, paint, home decor, light bulbs, lighting, electrical. Like, it's literally like... because guys' minds are compartmental. The women's minds are like flow.
Yeah, I don't know what she's on or what she's trying to talk about. She's overthinking this completely. It's just a normal store.
I was talking to one of my guy friends about what it means to him to be a provider, to provide for a woman. And he's a little older. He's in his late 30s. And of course he wants to provide financially, but ultimately it's not just that. He was like, I want to make her life easier. I literally want to take away her problems, her worries, so that I can say to her, what are your dreams? What are your passions? Now I'm giving you the ability to pursue your dreams and your passions because I'm covering you financially. I'm taking away your burdens and your problems so that you can do what you want to do with your life. Like, that is what we want.
Now, obviously, a man providing 100% is rare to come by because that man needs to be financially stable to do so. It's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's generation. But if the opportunity does present itself to a woman, it's not for that woman to just lay down, relax, and not do anything. She should understand what her husband is doing and make something of that time.
All right, today I'm going to do rejection therapy. So I'm going to walk up to a group of girls and say, all right, who wants to be my girlfriend? All right, who wants to be my girlfriend? Damn, it was worth a try.
I don't think anybody has to do this, but I can't lie, I think it does add a bit of character.
I see this, I'm running a mile away. Selfies on any form of social media or like dating app. I would rather have you zoom the hell in on your face in a group photo than see a selfie on there. Who are you doing that for? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. Also, if you have your ears pierced, especially if you have like a dangle piercing or the cross, no. Lastly, if you drive a car, and I know this one seems a bit aggressive, but like, I like a guy who can drive a truck or who's picking me up in a truck. Like, don't be showing up in your Honda Civic, okay? Sorry. I suck.
The reality is, guys, if a girl gets an ick by something you're doing, she never found you attractive in the first place. Meaning, if you were 6'5", jacked, good looking, she does not care about what kind of car you drive.
I'm gonna take a shower. Okay. I need some privacy.
In the shower? Well, guys would love this sort of energy from his woman because she's initiating and he's going to live off that for days.
Correct. Statistically speaking, any relationship that are still this intimate lasts the longest.
The cop!
I'm not on the run.
Call the cop.
I'm not on the run. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get the off my block.
Bro,
that's what the I'm talking about.
It's a public street. It's a public street.
Get the off
it's
my
a
block,
public street.
Ruben, for real.
It's a public street.
Block, Ruben. Bang! Get the off the block. What?
What are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you stop acting like a crazy? Or what? Can you stop, dude?
Am I the only one that was super mad at the guy who's recording? You are in a line of fire. This woman is throwing things, hitting things, and you decide to still get this close to her? At some point, you just gotta realize that you're putting yourself in harm's way. And I don't care if it's just a woman. She's holding objects that could potentially hurt you. It's not worth getting all this stuff on footage. You got enough. Now it's your time to literally stop recording and leave. Yes, this woman is crazy. She shouldn't be doing this. But the best thing you can do when you see a crazy person is protect yourself, not constantly keep recording to show the world that she's crazy. But that is just my opinion, guys. Because that does wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch the video as you guys see the top screen. It does help much you know a lot. And see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.